Well, hey everybody, it's been a while, hasn't it? Haven't made a video about a ride video in a couple months because I am just getting over my ankle injury. If you look a few videos back, you can see what happened. More importantly, I'm riding again, so that's great. I tell you what, through that experience with the injury, it really makes you appreciate your mobility and your health, because I'm telling you, sitting in that house for 2 months not being able to do anything, that was rough. That was a rough go. And I'm not the type of person that I do like to sit, you know, in the evening and watch like the Reds or something, but I'm telling you, it's not fun sitting in that lazy boy day after day, not being able to do anything except use my knee scooter and go around the house a little bit. So I'm out here riding. I'm on vacation this week, that's why I'm able to get out and ride, which is cool. What is today? July something or other, July 2nd or July 3rd, I don't even know. Don't care, because I'm on vacation. So yeah, hope everybody been well. I had that injury on Mother's Day, so ever since Mother's Day, that evening, I've not been able to ride. So that was it seemed like a long time, but now that I look at it, it went pretty quick. You know, everything goes quick when you realize how it could have been. But right now, I'm a little gingerly on my right ankle. I could put full weight on my right ankle, but it's a little sore. So when I come to a stop on this, I just did it there. And I like to use my left ankle, but that time my bike was kind of falling over to the right, so I put the pressure on my right ankle, and it wasn't too bad actually. That was my first test, you know, and the test is going to happen when you least expect it. I was driving, I can drive again now, so I'm able to drive. I'm obviously able to ride the bike now, so that's cool. But yeah, it's been about 2 months, so thanks for being patient with me. And this video is just going to be about my first ride back after the injury, and to tell you guys that, yeah, you know, you should appreciate your mobility if you have it. Now, I know some of you don't have a lot of mobility. If you can get out there and ride like an automatic like this, where it doesn't take a lot of effort, you know, there's no manual shift, there's no gear changing. That's why I like to talk about bikes like this. If you have limited mobility, you know, and you want a bike that you can still get out there and ride, I talk about this thing all the time. This is a great alternative for that. It really is. And I have people coming across my channel all the time that are new, that somehow come across the video, so I got plenty of them. You can just go back in history and check them out. Yeah, this is really fun to get out here and just twist the throttle and go, and not have to worry about the bulk of the bike and being heavy. Now, if I had a 900-pound bike right now, I really don't know if I'd have the confidence to go out here and ride, because it is so heavy, and my right ankle, little gingerly right now. I can put weight on it, but it's sore, and I'm gonna probably have chronic pain for this ankle probably for the rest of my life. I'm prepared for that, because I know one of my brothers had he broke an ankle while he was in the Navy, and he had chronic pain his entire life because of it, because he had a plate and screws just like I have. I have a plate and probably about at least a dozen screws holding everything together. It was broken in 3 places. Yeah, so it's been real. But no, these plates and these screws just hold everything together. Now my bone is pretty good. It's healed again, it looks like, but it's gonna be an injury that it's gonna be a while before, and I think there'll probably be pain all the time. Not excruciating pain, but I know I'm gonna feel this thing probably for many years, if not my life. Because when you got a plate in your, in your bone there, and you got screws, and yeah, if you looked at the hardware in my leg, you would understand that I'll probably be setting off metal detectors everywhere now. But hey, I'm thankful that I can get out here and ride again at least. But it was an adventure for sure. Had never broken a bone that serious before. I think I've broken fingers and things like that over my years, but you really can't do much about those, I don't think. I might have broken a toe here and there, I really can't tell you. But I've had some other injuries and stuff, but nothing to the extent of something like this. So it was interesting. Very interesting. So how you guys been? This is the very, very bad road. They need to repave this thing, because gosh dang, every 10 feet there's like a speed bumps. So I'm going to get out here on the open road where I know they've paved it already, and we'll go from there. But yeah, hope everybody's been doing well. Hope you guys enjoyed your Mother's Day. And now we're getting into the 4th of July weekend. So I don't know what that holds yet. It's always an adventure. It seems like every holiday for me, something's going on. Oh, this is better. They got the... See, they fixed those bumps, but only like a little 10-foot stretch. So yeah, getting back to the story. If you are limited on mobility, let me know in the comments, because I'd like to know if you still could ride maybe a bike like this, where you don't need a lot of strength, you know what I mean? You can just twist and go. You don't have to hold up, like I said, an 800-900 pound bike. The seat's a little high on this for my inseam. I have probably a 30-inch inseam, okay? So when I come to a stop, I do have to put my feet down, and I cannot put my feet down flat-footed. But it's really no big deal, because the bike is so light, it's not a problem. It really is not a problem. Now, if it was a lot heavier, I would have adjusted my seat down, or even got a different seat, or a different bike, I should say. But the seat height on this is higher than most motorcycles that are like cruiser bikes. You gonna stop? Thank you. Man, these people that come up to these roundabouts are flying. So the seat height on this is a little taller than I would like. I wish it was a little shorter, but it's okay. I can get by. But yeah, getting back to being limited on my mobility, man, I tell you what, when you can't walk anywhere, that sucks. I've never had an injury. I've had ankle sprains and stuff where I've been unable to walk and run for a while, but nothing to the extent of this, like I said. And that's no fun at all. So I'm curious, has any of you broken a ankle before, or a foot, or something like that? Because I tell you what, that little knee scooter that I got, that I showed in a little shorts video, that is awesome. I'm using the daylights out of that. I still use it around the house, because when I walk like Frankenstein. I can't really flex my foot yet. So I walk around the house like some robot. So on the main floor of a home, I'll use that knee scooter just to get places quicker. You know, if I want to get in the refrigerator, I'm really handy with that knee scooter. It's really nice, because I get tired of walking everywhere, because not only does it start to get sore, it just takes forever for me to walk somewhere. It's frustrating, because I gotta walk really slow and gingerly, you know. All right, we're gonna take a ride back here by the airport. Again, I haven't done this in many months. So why don't you enjoy the scenery here for a bit, and I shall be back shortly. it's hard to see with this GoPro camera because I don't have the distance to show you. But there's some planes out there. It's going to be a great weekend for flying, I tell you what. But can't, like I said, I'm too far away for you guys to really see anything, so that would not be very interesting. But this is the Butler County Regional Airport, and not much going on right now. I think there was one plane on the taxi, or on the getting ready to roll. Oh, I'm just, yeah, very gingerly on my leg yet. I'm kind of afraid to put weight on it still. I'm just leery, you know. Wow. Just so nice to get out here and ride again, man. Can't describe that feeling. See, where I live in the Fairfield, Ohio area, it's a very busy like hub for distribution. So there's a lot of train tracks, a lot of distribution companies, a lot of Amazon facilities, because we're right smack in that middle of like the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, you know, right in that corner. So yeah, it's a busy spot for distribution. So we're always waiting on trains and all that jazz. But kind of cool to be near trains and watch them and stuff. Always getting a text of some sort. Just want to make sure it wasn't anything like an emergency or anything. Text. People always do is text me all the time. So, well guys, I just wanted to say thanks again for being patient. Like I said, I just wanted to get out here and ride a little bit. First ride back, and my batteries don't last very long on this other GoPro, and it's very frustrating. My old GoPro, my GoPro Hero 6, perfect. I bought this new 9, you know, about a year after I had my 6, and it's the batteries are garbage in those things, so the quality really has suffered a lot over the years. It is what it is. But man, this GoPro 6, just best camera I ever had in my life, and it was only like 200 something bucks. Just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better, I've learned, especially with electronics. Yeah, thanks for all the new subscribers. It keeps growing daily, my channel does, which is unbelievable. But again, I'm Scott. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio area. Go Reds, right? Go Reds. Maybe they got a shot this year, huh? They're hanging tough. A lot of fun to watch. But yeah, until next time, I hope you guys just check out some of my other videos. If you got a bike like this, I got plenty of gadgets and gear and all that stuff I've accumulated over the years, accessories and stuff you could check out. But welcome to the, I guess, ooh, oh my god, that bump was horrible. Ooh, I felt that in my my right leg, that's for sure. My man, a little sore still. But yeah, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you guys on the next ride really soon. Okay. Take care.